rather freely. He is going to have a lot of fun with that fourth base, I assume. Now VD's is going to be moving out. What I'm curious about is his harvest count. No, it's only on 63. So what can actually happen with the Terran players is they can get too many harvesters, but looks like VD's is controlling that properly. Now spots the High Templars, and are we going to see? Yep, there we go. There's the Cloaking. He's starting to get ghosts out. VD's is just one step ahead every single time. Abaddon is having to play pickup every time. Let's see. There's one not good storm, and he's losing High Templars. Not looking good here for Abaddon. Let's see if he can take this engagement. No, the Vikings is just dealing a sick amount of damage. This is pulling back to Bio, and this is so annoying as a Protoss player. But these nuts play this out wonderfully. Wonderful Bio control from these nuts in this game. +3/+3 is about to finish up at Protoss play though, and having a lot of upgrades really makes a difference with your Zealots. Zealots can tank a whole lot and deal quite a bit of damage as well. So if he wants to go into some kind of Zealot Archon, that might actually work out for him, but I don't think he's got the time to do that. Well, let's see. Veda's not just moving in right now, starting to focus down these High Templars. There's not enough energy for Storm. There is now though. So let's see if Abaddon can land some Storms. He can't keep producing Colossus. He needs to take switch to Immortals, I think, or just focus all of his gas on the High Templars, because these Colossus are going to die so quickly as soon as they spawn, to these Vikings. Now Veda's not starting to saturate his fourth base, and look at the income difference, 2500 to 1700. Veda's nuts is starting to go a bit crazy. He's starting to go nuts with that income. Okay, Senates are moving in right now, and they're dealing a lot of damage with their side blaze. Getting up and personal with that Terran army. Here we go. Ghosts are here. And oh my god, sick EMPs. But Abaddon is doing a nice work here. But it's not going to be enough. Getting pushed back right now. And Abaddon just landed. VD's nuts landed some sick EMPs that were absolutely crucial in that engagement. Storms could have actually torn that Terran army to pieces, but with those sick EMPs landing right in at the last moment there, he actually dealt with that surprisingly well. Now VD's nuts is moving in here once again. His army is pretty low, but he's got a lot of medevacs here, able to deal with this army. And oh my god, an EMP come down once again. There's no Munchip core, there's no photon overcharge available to our Protoss player, and our Terran player is just going to be reinforcing this constantly across the map, building 4 Marines, 4 Marauders, 1 Ghost at the time. So now probes are being pulled. The Archon is still here, dealing a lot of damage, and no, it's not going to clean this up. Reinforcements are coming across the map. And our Protoss player, I think, is in a world of hurt. He has to leave pretty soon, I think. Veda's nuts going to take down this third base once again. There's going to be the GG. Oh, intense game there from Veda's nuts. He played that really well. So nice play there from our Terran player. Our Protoss player did his best, but it's so hard to play with a drop heavy, Marauder heavy, Viking heavy Terran player when they're always one step ahead and you can't really catch up. It's just so hard to do. There's really nothing you can do. First you get Colossus out, and they already have Vikings to respond, and then you get High Templars, and they're dropping you, getting off your Templar archives, and then they have Ghost out. So wonderful play there from our Terran player. But we are about to move into game number 3, I think. It's going to be an Expedition Lost. It is technically game number 2. Officially game number 2, but it's going to be game number 3. The current score is 1-1, so let's change this. There we go. I hope the stream is looking alright. We have dropped significantly in viewers, unfortunately, which is pretty sad, but we're doing it for the VODs. if these two players are going to be playing, no, we have Solid Luck versus Art of Warfare. So we have a silver player versus a gold player coming up, and our silver player has been in gold before, so could be a pretty even matchup, even though it's not the highest of level. Could be some decent quality nonetheless, just because they are very, very evenly matched. So right now we're just waiting for it to start. Our players are here. I think we're discussing a bit in the lobby, so we're waiting for the go ahead. Okay, the players are ready. We are set to busy. And I think Art of Warfare is going to be playing random. I'm gonna check out what race is his best one. Looks like his best race is Zerg. Second best is Terran, and his worst is Protoss. But he's almost 50% with all of them, so they're pretty even. They are both ready, so please go ahead and start the game, Mr. Host. I don't know, who is the host? There is no host. Yeah, there it is. A-Training, come on, start it. As you may hear, the countdown has begun for game number 3. Current score is 1-1, IBM versus National Instruments. So here we are, as you can see, both of these players are in gold, or one of them is in gold, one of them is in silver. But Art of Warfare has been in gold before, so they're still pretty evenly matched. There we go. And here we are in the third game, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We want to do... Why isn't it working? For some reason it's not working. I have no idea why the overlay is not working. But either way, I'm gonna stick with the standard one. In the top right side, our red Terran player representing IBM, it is Art of Warfare. And in the bottom left side, our blue Protoss player, it is Solid Luck. Why isn't it working? Please. Perhaps my shift key is broken or something. The current score is 1-1. The overlay isn't working for some reason. It's worked always. It's never failed me before. We can't follow. Hang on. Get Alt Tab or something. Sometimes the hotkeys mess up something. Yeah, there we go. It works. Okay, cool. The overlay works, and we are back into the game. Art of Warfare going double depot. Not a standard build, as far as I know. He has wants to go command center first, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see what it decides to do. But this is not that standard. Go double depot before barracks. But Art of Warfare decides to do it nonetheless. Let's see if it adds on a geyser after that. Solid Luck though, going for that 13 gate. All looking very standard up in here. And he keeps up his production of probes. But yeah, the map is going to be Expedition Lost. But since these guys are gold and silver, the map may not play that huge of a role. Since we already saw kind of an interesting opener here with the double depot. We'll see how much the map actually matters for these players. Solid Luck going for that second pylon, spreading them out nicely to get some vision across his map, across his base. Starting to saturate that gas. It's all looking very standard from our Protoss player. While Art of Warfare, on the other hand, is getting up a very quick second barracks, and he still isn't mining any sort of gas. So let's see if he wants to apply pressure with this. Perhaps we'll see what it decides to do. Solid Luck patrolling on the ramp there to the natural base. Cybernetics core is going to be finishing up for Solid Luck right now. And it's gonna drop an expansion. It does look like it is starting to pile up the minerals, and there we go. His probe is coming down. Probably going to be starting Warp Gate pretty soon as well. But his Nexus is going to be coming down a lot sooner than Art of Warfare's expansion is, so it's got that going for him. And I do think Solid Luck is going to be in a fantastic position to take this game. Does look like he's got a more solid build order coming for him than Art of Warfare does. Art of Warfare just now getting that gas up, so looks like Solid Luck is in a good position here. He is of course representing National Instruments. But now, apparently Steve Atney is saying that Solid Luck was in Masters. Okay. Yeah, ladder is indeed messed up. Apparently Solid Luck has been in Masters. We're going to be trusting Steve Atney as he is on National Instruments. So, okay, that's pretty weird, but I guess Solid Luck is going to be in a great position to take this game. Art of Warfare is now moving out with 5 Marines, and the probe gets in even. I don't know what he's planning to do with these 5 Marines, but he's going to try his best. Dropping the command center right now on the low ground though. So it's going to be, you know, a bit behind in the production of that, a bit behind in the timing, but not that huge of a deal I think for Art of Warfare as it is in Silver League, I think. So Solid Luck is up to 1 stock right now, 1 mudship core, and it's getting the robotics first, you know, all looking very standard from our Protoss player. Following it up with a couple of gates perhaps. He has 1 more gate being added on just to be safe. And he's now got 2 stalkers. I'm a bit surprised he isn't being aggressive with these. He's keeping them at home just to be safe, I assume. But since stalkers are faster than every single Terran unit, up until like stim finishing, I think he could be aggressive with these. But so far Solid Luck doesn't. He wants to stay at home and be defensive with us. Concussive shells is being prioritized here from our Terran player, which is a bit interesting. Of course, it can give him the potential to go for a sick push with a lot of Marauders, which may actually be what he's trying to do. But in general, wait, did he cancel it? No, it's finished. In general, people like to prioritize Stimpack because it takes such a long time to build, so they get that first, which is very understandable, of course. Now in the income, we can see that Solid Luck is definitely a higher level player. He's starting to pull ahead in the income, and it's looking very good for Solid Luck. He's starting Twilight Council right now, and he's going to be going for that blink, I assume, the same way we saw in the previous game, you know, going for blink and then into Colossus as well. Engineering Bay going to be on the way for Art of Warfare, and he's now up to 3 barracks and is adding on a factory right now. He's up to 2 tech labs, so we can definitely go heavy on the Marauder count if it does decide to do that. And as we saw in the previous game, it is pretty darn effective versus Protoss to go heavy on the Marauders versus, you know, Colossus and stuff like that. Now a Dark Shrine is going to be coming down from Solid Luck, so he does not want to go for that blink. Instead goes for the War Prism with DTs, which is kind of cool, I think. DTs aren't, you know, utilized that heavily, especially not in the PvT matchup. I think since Terrans often have scan available to them, going for DTs isn't that standard. And does he miss it? Does he see it? Oh my god, it's just out of range to spot that Dark Shrine, unfortunately. So Dark Shrine is going to be remaining hidden for now, and I do think Solid Luck is going to be able to deal some damage with this. There is a turret in position, kind of, off to the position side. I don't know. It's not in the best of position right there to deal with this, but we'll see if what Art of Warfare can deal with this in some other way. He doesn't have any scan available right now, unfortunately. He dropped mules quite recently. Dark Shrine is about to finish up, so Protoss player is going to be warping in down here. And I missed this upgrade, but he's getting high-sec auto tracking. Not the most standard of upgrades, this one either, but you know, if the turrets can take down this War Prism, I guess it's going to be worth it. We are in the After Hours Gaming League, of course. There's some skill difference between these players. Solid Luck has been in Masters, and Art of Warfare is of course in gold or silver. It's been in gold at least. Now SVs are starting to fall. 4 SVs have fallen so far, 5, oh god, 6. This is just dealing a lot of damage. A scan is going down in the main base, going to clean up one of the DTs, but there is one at the natural dealing more damage. 14 right now. There's a turret here. Can he kill it in time? Auto Warfare is moving down. But the DT is gonna get the turret and survive. So it's being warped in, but not quite able to do a whole lot with those. Sudden Luck just keeping up the pressure here with this Warp Prism. While on the back of this, he's starting to warp in more Warp Gates, get Immortals up, and you know, just start to get a solid army in general. Another scan being used right there, but look at the supply difference. It's 35 to 13 right now. And Solid Luck, he can't really do a whole lot, or Art of Warfare, they can't do a whole lot against these DTs. Still wrecking shit with them. And 35 supply right now to 81. Even his army is getting killed off by the DTs right now. So Solid Luck going for a very solid build order with the DTs versus, of course, a lesser player who is not as good as him. He's even training with the army. So now 14 supply to 85, and I think Auto Warfare, he knows that this is over. He's probably going to leave in just a couple of seconds. There's literally nothing he can do to get back into this. He's on 6 supply to 85. And Solid Luck, he just leaves. No GG. That's some rage right there. Solid Luck taking the game for National Instruments right there. So there we go. 2-1 right now in favor of National Instruments, but of course a lot of games to go. Well, could end in one game. If National Instruments take the next game, it's going to be over. But of course IBM can pull it back. So we're still waiting for the invite to the next game. That previous game was kind of straightforward. Not really a whole lot going on in that. I just Solid Luck just went for the DTs. Went for the DT drop, and Auto Warfare couldn't really handle it. Let's actually have a look at Solid Luck. Yeah, he's been in Masters 5 times. Oh my god. So, definitely a better player in that matchup. So I think we're going to be stepping into game number 4 pretty soon. It's going to be on Vani Research Station apparently. And hopefully we join the right dude right now. I just clicked the guy. Yep, we are in the correct lobby, and we are waiting for the 4th game to start. Let's have a look at the players actually. Representing National Instruments is going to be a previous Diamond player. He's been a Diamond 4 times, so definitely a good player. And representing IBM is going to be a Platinum dude who has been in Diamond 3 times. So once again, we're going to have an even matchup, which just makes it a whole lot more fun, don't you think? Switch colors, yeah. Players have to be red and blue so that we can start the game. There we go. It's going to be a TVC on Vani Research Station. So, as a Protoss player, not my best matchup, but gonna do my best. Going to do my best. And we'll see how it ends up. Our players are ready, waiting for the host to start the game. Show you how sick this is. The lobby is huge, as you can see. I think everybody's here now. It's sad, they could have just watched the stream instead, right? But apparently they want to spectate. I can do it for them, I can commentate it for them, but they want to spectate for some reason. I don't know if I can know. And that gives us only 4 viewers, which is a bit sad, but that's how it is. Anyway, the countdown has begun. We're about to step into Vani Research Station. Not a favorite map of mine, but I suppose some people like it. Hopefully the overlay works now. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the potentially last game of this night. It's going to be IBM versus National Instruments. And representing IBM, it is going to be our red Terran player. It is Groom. IBM currently have a score of 1. And in the 6 o'clock position, our blue Zerg player representing National Instruments, it is BGG. BGG, it just feels powerful, you know? Just like 4GG. BGG. Either way, TVC on the Vanity Research Station. These guys have been in Diamond, both of them. One of them is in Diamond currently, one has been in Diamond before, so evenly matched players and a wonderful matchup to watch, I think. It's just, you know, a lot of small skirmishes across the map. Not really this huge death ball that we see in the Protoss and, you know, Protoss versus Terran, Protoss versus Zerg. A lot about huge death balls, but TVC, not really about that, so a lot of fun to watch, I think. And Groom here is going for more of a standard opener. He's going for that barracks after supply depot. He's gonna follow it up with gas. Is he? No, he's getting a second SV, so he's not gonna get that 12 geyser going down. BGG going up with an early scout here actually, which is a bit surprising. Usually the Zerg players often go scout with their overlords, not with their drones, but BGG doesn't give a shit. He's going out scouting with his drone. And Groom, he doesn't look like he wants to add on any sort of refinery or anything. Just wants to stick with the good old barracks and perhaps add on a command center immediately afterwards. That is going to be my guess at least. Well, BGG on the other side of the map is dropping down that hatchery right now though, so these players are going to be playing it out pretty heavy macro style, I assume. Well, Groom right now is going down to drop down that command center. BGG is going to try to block it, but really as a turn player you can drop it anywhere you want. There's no blocking the Zerg player can do. Just drop it on the high ground or something. Marine is out right now hunting down this drone, and BGG goes down just to spot that command center is there. And it is indeed there. And now Groom just doing his usual things, while BGG on the other side of the map getting that spawning pool, getting that extractor. It's all looking very standard. The extractor is of course to get the metabolic boost out, to get, you know, the factory, to get the lair up, to get the potential roaches, to deal with any sort of Hellion shenanigans. You know, very standard stuff. Queen is going to be on the way, the barracks as well. And what I want to see in this game is I want to see some nice mutiling bling versus some bios style. I love the bios style, I love the mutiling bling style. I love them together because they are a lot of fun to watch, you know. In one engagement you might see some great bailing hits, and in the second one you might see some great Widowmine hits, and that means the game can really, you know, change pace can change, the advantage can change, and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. But now Groom is going to be adding on a bunker here, which is pretty interesting. Perhaps he is expecting some sort of aggression from BGG. I don't know what he spotted really. He did spot the geyser, but he hasn't spotted a baiting nest or anything, so Groom playing it a bit safe here perhaps. He knows that he cannot lose this game. If he loses this game, it's all going to be over right now for the night. But yeah, it is night here in Sweden. Okay, accept it. That's face the facts. Well, BGG, he is droning up still. He's not trying to be aggressive. Sure, he's getting 4 links up. That is just to scout. So BGG, or Groom rather, dropping that bunker in for no reason basically. And now I assume BGG is going to be going and take a third base pretty soon. We're at the 6-minute mark, and there are no Hellions about to come out. We're still on the 3 barracks, no reacted factory, which has been standard for a very long time. So I think BGG has got a safe third base to take. So Groom right now is pushing out with a small marine squad. And what can actually make happen with this? Probably not too much, I don't think. Now BGG is going over to take that third base right now, as I talked about earlier. And Groom, I'm still surprised he hasn't really built any Hellions in this game. It surprised me quite a bit because factored Hellions have been standing for so long. There we go, finally the factory coming down. Or reacted Hellions, excuse me. But look at this, Groom has actually been lacking in the SCVs for quite some time. And BGG has been able to pull far ahead in the income. So BGG is already in a great position. Now he's getting that roach run up. I think he's expecting some sort of aggression or some sort of Hellion harass at least. But there's nothing coming out of Groom. So BGG is currently very safe. He's got the Zerglings out of the map as well, just to kill off this Reaper or anything. Just to be safe, I assume. And Groom is still mining so little. Look at the income. Okay, he's finally started to pick up in the harvest account, but it's still behind by 6, so BGG can drone heavily right now. Oh, 6 around there. Taking out that Reaper without a problem. And BGG's expansion is about to finish up. Finally, that roach run has finished up as well, and now he's starting to drone once again. Make it 10 drones right now, which puts him in the lead. As you can see here, he's pulling far ahead in the harvest account right now. So Groom still surprised me how delayed his tech is. His starport is pretty late. His factory is pretty late for those widow mines. So BGG has really been able to macro freely without any sort of disturbance from Hellions or Reapers or anything of the sort. So he can still keep on droning. He's making 9 more drones right now. And BGG, as soon as he saturates this third base, I think it's going to be starting, you know, unit production. It's going to start producing links and probably drop a Spire as well. But, you know, not until he is saturated on that third base. Groom has got a reactor done for his stopper though. He can start producing a lot of medevacs from there. Is this halted? Why is that halted? Perhaps, I don't know. Can't have been a Zergling coming in there or anything. I don't know. Perhaps it was a mistake, just halting that barracks. That's not building for some reason. But now Groom is moving out and looks like he wants to secure his third base here. Getting a lot of bunkers up. He wants to play it out safe. Let's see if BGG can punish this. He's making 18 links right now. He's got the Spire on the way as well. He's making 4 Bane links, so it looks like he wants to be aggressive. And still there are no mines out from our turn players. Our turn players just now making 2 of them. So our side player can get a nice engagement off of this juicy army. But now Groom is lifting up, moving over to the natural base. And look at this. Look at the dropping area here. Really a lot of area to drop in. But BGG, he's got overlords in position to spot for that. So we'll see if he can spot that in time and deal with it. Groom is going with the frontal push at the same time though. 6 more drones are being produced right now. And BGG, he's still far ahead in the drone count actually. But of course mules making a large difference there. Now Groom is going to be dropping in here. And BGG is still in reaction, there we go. He's starting to pull the drones. Banelings are rolling down there to deal with that. But Groom at the same time setting up the flank here. I just feel like BGG has played this out a bit better in this game than Groom has. So, but he's still so far behind in supply. He's not making any units. Now, there we go. 7 Mutalisks on production right now. And, you know, even though you may be ahead in the economy, it doesn't matter unless you make any units. So, BGG right now is starting to make Banelings, starting to make Zerglings, he's starting to produce things. But Groom, he's starting to hit this hatchery. So BGG can deal with this. Oh, that was a nice pickup actually. Lifting up those units. And okay, there we go. That's one way to deal with the drop. A lot of Banelings, just cleaning it all up. Now Banelings here as well. Cleaning up all of this. No splits or anything. I think our turn player's attention was kind of torn between those 2 things. But now BGG has the opportunity to do some damage. Moving out with his Mutalisks over here. Other turrets in position. There are no turrets here. He can deal a lot of damage with this if he goes with a frontal assault at the same time. These Widow Mines are still here. Of course there is a lair so we can get the Overseers up and deal with that. But it takes a surprising amount of focus and APM to do that. Now BGG starting finally the +1/+2. Apparently it's already got the +1 carapace done. While our turn player is still on the +1 infantry armor. And now finally Groom is finally starting to saturate his third base right here, turning into a planetary fortress. So back at the income tab, our side player is starting to lose drones to these Widow Mines. He's lost 5 so far, but now finally cleaning it up. Please kill off that last one. Yes, that would have annoyed me so much. And now these mutalisks are losing the opportunity. He had an opportunity to deal damage, but now turrets are coming up. Ah, this is so unfortunate for BGG. And now it finally goes in. The turrets are here now. But he can still get 3 SVs, killing the workers on this barracks. There we go. BGG still hasn't lost a single mutalisk, so control this decently. But turrets are in position everywhere. Of course, can start killing off these supply depots, but it's going to take a while. 8 more mutalisks are going to be in production, and BGG producing 18 more links as well. I would suggest BGG going up to a second or a fourth base rather pretty soon. As you can see here in the income, he's starting to fall behind, and he needs more drones basically. He's up to 56 right now. I suggest going up to 65 at least when you're on 3 bases. There we go. It's going to secure a 4th base right now. Let's see if BGG can actually deal with this army coming out from Groom right now. He has spotted it, and he can probably deal with it. His baiting count is a bit too low, but he's got mutalisks coming in from the back as well to pick off any sort of reinforcement. So if he gets a bit of a higher baiting count, he can probably deal with it no problem. And there we go, pushing it back. Overseer's here this time, so he can clean up the mines as well. BGG playing it out really well. Oh my god, that was a sick connection right there from that winter mine. But Groom, he's keeping it up on the income, and he's producing SVs constantly, and this is what you have to do as a turn player. You have to continuously produce SVs and just keep up in that economy, and that is what Groom has been doing very well in this game. The BGG right now cleaning up these medevacs. That was a free kill. That was basically a rally down from the old push, but it was getting cleaned up. Scan to spot for that gold base. Scan over here. He sees that 4th base is going to finish right now, and there we go. 4th base from BGG is finishing. He's making 7 bailings right now. It's all looking very standard basically. He's got burrow bailings here as well. Oh, that's pretty sneaky. You can go for some sick detonations there later on. But either way, Groom, he's got these bunkers here, and it's going to be so difficult for BGG to break this. He's got a high mutalisk count right now, so he can deal some damage over here, but more turrets have been built here. It's going to be hard for him to break through. Yeah, this is not going to happen. He's got to get out of there very soon. There we go. But 23 drones was in production. Did you see that shit? There we go. Up to 78 harvesters right now. And luckily for BGG, Groom is producing way too many SVs. He can't really make that large of an army because he's got so many SVs. So that's what BGG has got going for him right now, and I do think this is a very close game still. I don't really know who's ahead. They're pretty even on the income, pretty even on the supply. BGG is a bit behind, but he's a bit behind in the harvest as well. Well, not anymore. Just as I say that, he picks up, and they're now both on 85. Oh, sick connection there with those bailings. That was some cute play there from BGG actually. So some melee widow mines almost. Either way, BGG is moving in right now. It's starting to get close with this army. Deal some friendly damage with the widow mines, and there we go. BGG cleaning it up easily once again. Groom just moving way too far out on creep, and he can't really attack on creep, so he needs to clean that up before moving out. Now BGG is in the main base, dealing damage with his mutalisks. He's gonna take down the barracks. Nope, it's burning down. It's probably going to die. One barracks gets killed off right there. Now BGG is finally being able to deal some damage with his mutalisks. Took him a while, but now he's doing it decently. Doing a decent job of harassing. Now 4 bunkers up here. And God, it's going to be so difficult for BGG to break these. 44 harvesters now. I've transferred all of them down to the 3rd base. So Groom is soon going to run out of resources. He's going to add on a 4th base right now, which is definitely necessary for him. But BGG is getting a gold base up as well. So BGG slowly, I feel, taking control of this game with the small muta harass he had going on, and you know, I feel like he's eking out small victories everywhere. He's currently ahead a bit in the income, and you know, I feel like BGG is in a good position. That's all. Okay. Well, now more bunkers being added on from Groom. He loves his bunkers to defend what he's got, and BGG moving in once again with his mutant is going to take down this command center. Not really necessary, perhaps for scans and mule drops, but not really useful. Not really mining with it anyway. Now Groom has had enough of this bullshit. He's gonna move out. Oh my god! Please, 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 please. Oh, did you see that? Could have had some sick connections there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. BGG just rolling over Groom right now. Getting some huge bailing connections, no splitting whatsoever from Groom. So BGG doing a really nice job cleaning this up. And I don't think he has the potential to push here. Groom has got nothing at home. Art supply is 84 to 64. Making a lot of bailings here. And first of all, you can take down this with just the Mutalisks. And second of all, bailings over here, please. This could get some sick connections over there on those workers. So let's see. BGG has now finished all of his bailings. Got a sick army over here. Should probably be taken pretty soon to Hive. Has he got Hive? He's got Hive. Okay, cool. I missed that. And there we go, there's the Greatest Spire. It's not gonna go for that instead of the Broodlords, which is interesting. Oh my god, you can catch all of this. Oh shit, that was so close. BGG was about to catch all those Medevacs with his Mutalisk. Not reacting though, unfortunately. Yeah, that was anticlimactic bailing hit. But Groom has to watch out. There are hidden bailings everywhere. But he cleans it up with the scan though. Scans forward once again, kills off a couple of more. BGG unfortunately getting caught. Oh my god, it's just huge. A huge amount of bailings rolling through. Oh wow, not the best splitting there. Coming out from the room, unfortunately. Now BGG can roll into this planetary, take it down. All the SCVs are going fall as well. And now BGG is starting to pull far ahead in supply, 134 to 200 right now. And BGG is rolling through here. There is nothing Groom can do to hold on. His Burning Widowmine's got these bunkers, of course, that definitely help. BGG is starting to focus down the planetary with the Mutalisk. Not the best control there, but now it's going for the SCVs, and it's gonna be sick. Oh my god. He's some wonderful connections with the bailings, and he gets a planetary as well. Wow. Groom can't even understand it himself. And solid luck chiming in. Yeah, those were some sick connections right there. And Groom is going to have a hard time getting back into this game. Yeah, 67 SCVs, you know. A lot of pains. Damn straight. But Groom has still got 800 minerals, so he's got a decent bank, but he's producing quite a lot of stuff, but it's going to be hard for him with the income. It's 2,500, so he needs to deal some damage right now. And it's not going to be easy to do that with his pure marine army. Because bailings are coming in. Might be able to get this base, but it's not that important, to be honest. He's not mining from it either way, so... Oh my god, he's gonna save it? If he saves that base, that's super sick. Bailings rolling in right now. And Groom, yeah. It's not looking the best for him. BGG is in his main base with the Mutalisks as well. But 12 Marines are being produced right now, so... In the end... No, I don't know. Groom is barely mining at all. 600 minerals per minute compared to 2,500. BGG can afford to take some cost-efficient fights, but not too many, to be honest. It needs to trade decently at least, because soon Groom is gonna finish up his third command center once again. The now Corruptors are coming in for those Broodlords, of course. BGG not the best at hitting his injects, unfortunately. He's still is maxing out his energy almost on these queens, so. But either way, Groom is loaded up right now. He's going for a Doom drop, but it's not going to be able to deal that much damage, unfortunately. This is not getting... Oh, is this getting spotted? He did see it. He saw it, but he didn't react. I don't think he saw it, you know. The Mutalist saw it, but he didn't see it. And he's still getting cost-efficient trades. He can't do this. He can't give up this. The gold base from BGG is going to get focused down right now. Mutalists are coming back, but he can't trade with the 3-3 Marines when you have, like... 0-0 Mutalisks. He needs to pull his bailings back or wait for him to load up. Oh, can he catch him with the Mutalisks? No. Unfortunately not. Groom is moving over to the natural base right now, and it's really pulling BGG apart. Now the Corruptors are here, gonna take down the Medevacs. But he still can't trade with the Marines. What is he doing? Can't trade, but he's got quite a large bank, so I suppose he can't trade. BGG kind of falling apart right now. It's dropping to 170 supply, but there we go, 90 more Silence being reproduced. So it's gonna bump up once again in the supply count. But Groom's still barely mining here. Well, there we go. Getting a nice trade with these drones as well. So we're killing off a lot of income here for BGG. He's actually killed off 49 workers, while BGG has killed off 81. So I want to see the Broodlords come into play right now. As soon as the Broodlords come into play, I think Groom is going to have a hard time holding on. And, you know, he's only got the pure Marines, and you need Vikings and Ravens to deal with Broodlords, so yeah, I think he's going to have a hard time dealing with those. Now it's 60 supply to 150, he might not even need a Broodlords. He's pushing through right now. Groom is trying to land a viewable command, but no. 6 Broodlords are going to be joining this fight, and I think as soon as those pop and start, you know, laying siege to this base, I think that's going to be GG, to be honest. That was nice with the Zerglings getting 2 with my shots for 2 Zerglings, but now the Broodlord cocoons are going to finish. Take 34 seconds, and there we go. The Broodlords are here. They are full of HP. And our Groom, he was like, what the fuck? Broodlords, are you serious? I haven't seen these since Wings of Liberty. What do you even do anymore now? But Groom, the free trades with the Broodlords are happening. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay, we're back. Cool, cool freeze. So now, thank you for that ping, sir. Yes, Groom is landing a base over there apparently. But yeah, it's 197 supply to 59, 58. And there's nothing Groom can do really to hold on here. He's just losing the units, and there's going to be the GG, well played. And that is going to be it for the night for me. It's probably daytime for you, but yeah, unfortunately that's going to be that. It's 3-1 victory there for Natural Instruments, so there we go. 3-1 victory. We were pretty low on viewers. That was pretty sad. But I still had a good time, and I did some casting before this, so it's absolutely fine. But I hope you enjoyed, for those of you that actually stayed with me for the night. But I think that is going to be that, basically. Yes. So hope you all enjoyed, and see you next week. Bye.